I still can't see you. Hey, there you are. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the newest episode of Let's Have a Fefe. Obviously, Felicia is not here. So, yeah, you're stuck with me tonight. And apparently Patricia Mason's boobs.
Oh, sorry. Oh, hey, everybody.
Oh, it's Patricia Mason's boobs, her crown, and her backdrop. That's
yes.
It's fantastic. But yeah, so we're here, and RaShaan Houston is going to be joining us later. I apologize. My setup is obviously not as slick as Felicia's, so don't have the lighting and all that fun stuff. But it's okay. We'll be all right. We'll be all right. I don't have the fancy backdrop. I don't have the so I'm a little dark, but
Well, you're always a bit dark.
I am after all transitioning into a handsome black man. It's just what happens. It's just
Speaking of handsome black men.
Oh.
Good transition there.
Thank you. It's called the segue. We learn things here. It's yes. And how are you, Patricia?
I'm good. Just because you said so I'm in bed, just all cozied up, and this is how I sleep at night.
Why does that not surprise me?
I have one of my most supportive fans here with me. Help keep me cool under pressure. Oh, and for Felicia, I do have a beverage.
Does it have any
an
alcohol
adult beverage?
Shh.
Yeah.
It's all right. You're allowed to drink when you have your crown on. You just can't get wasted.
Oh. Well, I have other hair to put on just in case.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Well,
all right.
I have this Felicia hair that just in case I start getting wasted, I can just put that on.
That'll be good. It'll make me feel more at home, really.
Okay. Wow.
Yes.
So how do we look? It's like I have no clue because I just see you. So we switch back and forth, or you decide?
Oh, I can. You can. Oh, whoop. Currently, we're on you.
Oh, well, of course.
You're prettier to look at than I am. What can I say?
Yes, that's true. Am I like in a little box on the bottom? Can you put me like in a box? Or?
Yes, you're in a box. I can see you down at the bottom. You're in a box. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
So, like I said, I don't have any of the fancy stuff like Felicia has. I don't have like I don't even have the music, mind you. Okay.
Let's have a Fefe. Let's have a Fefe.
When are you gonna record our theme song, Patricia?
Well, somebody needs to sign me first. But I hear we have speaking of segues and music producers, they need to sign me.
Yes. Actually, he's found out today he's a true jack of all trades. Like, it's incredible. He should be joining us at about 8:30. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So we Fefe together first, and
hopefully he'll be able to join, because man, did we have some issues getting him situated. It was awful. I can't even. I don't even know what it was. Felicia had to try and help, and it was Felicia's not even here, so she's trying to help. She's not. It was awful. It's awful. I couldn't figure out what the problem was, because I was able to get myself in, I was inviting myself to the hangout because we were trying to practice to make sure that everybody was on the same page, and I could get myself on there, but for some reason it wasn't working with anybody else. So
like the link she sent me was not the link that you sent me.
Right. So I don't know. We'll see if he's able to show up.
That's okay, and if not, well, I hope he does, because that's awesome. Now I'm looking at the YouTube page, and I know there's a bit of a delay there.
There is a delay, yes.
But I am not seeing me in a little box.
You're there, I promise.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Well, I don't know if you're in a little box on YouTube, but you're in a little box on me, and I just switched over to you, so it'll switch over to you in a second.
Oh, okay.
I can.
Only free today, so
Yes.
I'll take advantage of it. And I brought you some chocolates.
Oh, thank you.
Because I always bring gifts, when I'm appearing. But I forgot to show up at your house, so.
Right. Thank you. Are those doves?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, actually, these are Hershey Bliss.
Oh, they're not. All right. Well, you know, they're like
shameless product placement.
they're almost doves, but
they're dark chocolate. And these are from Valentine's Day sale.
Ooh.
So because we get them, you get them half off the day after Valentine's Day. So
right.
We just bought like 16 bags and they last us a year and all that stuff, and I keep in the freezer. I call them freezer chocolates. Fun.
Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and we'll just keep right on moving here. Like I said, I don't have any of the fancy stuff that Felicia has, but we're gonna talk about just the tip today. And my tip this evening, trigger warning, just in case. Well, not really, but just sort of. I'm actually gonna talk about depression and sex.
Oh my gosh! Wait a second, I'm depressed. Wait, on sex?
And sex, yes.
Oh, okay. Now, because my sensibilities.
Right, your sensibilities. All right, so everybody knows that when if you're struggling with depression, whether you've been officially diagnosed or not, it can actually do a number on your sex life. It affects your sex drive. It affects your libido. It affects interpersonal relationships. And if you have been diagnosed with depression and you are in fact on medication, the medication that is used to control the depression can also have an effect on all of the above. So it's like a double-edged sword, and it's awful. And I've been how hard it is when you're struggling with depression to actually maintain a healthy sex life with your partner. So I'm going to talk about.
Is that a requirement?
It is not a requirement, but a lot of times people would, want to. It's still enjoy. Like they want to, but the drive isn't there. So it's like.
Yeah, I understand.
So it's and in many relationships, maintaining a sexy health life. A healthy sex life can be is a key thing to maintaining their relationship.
Right.
So, all right. So I'm going to talk about a few ways to help maintain a healthy sex life while you're battling depression. Number one would be less stress, and that's less stress in the bedroom. So what you want to do is take the big O off the table. Having an orgasm. Thank you for your breast, Patricia.
No one can see me but you, so it's okay.
Having an orgasm is not always the be all and end all of sex. So, it just, if it feels good, great. Don't necessarily make the end result have to be an orgasm. That doesn't have to be a thing.
So 20
to 30 minutes of physical activity during the day can actually help jumpstart the libido. It also helps combat the depression because it gets the endorphins going. It gets the dopamine going. It's, so that's a good, even if it's just a walk around the block, take the dogs for a walk, whatever it is that you need to do.
Or eat a big burrito.
Or eat a big burrito, because that helps me and that makes me happy.
Yes.
Yes.
Happiness is what we strive for.
Yes. But then, the gaining weight on top of it does not make me happy. So then we have the. Cuddling, touching, back rubs, massaging, things like that. It can be soothing. It can be erotic. It can be sensual. Again, it doesn't necessarily always have to lead to sex. It's just a comfort thing. But if you're cuddling and if you're doing some touching and things like that, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, hey, I really want to, then you guys can take it to the next level. But again, it doesn't have to be that way. But it's still intimacy.
Mm-hmm.
If you are a person with a vagina, a lot of times a lot of depression meds can actually result in a lack of sensitivity in the vaginal area.
Have you tried Summer's Eve?
That's a cleanser.
Okay.
That's a cleanser.
Because sometimes I have that not so fresh feeling.
Right, which is another issue, yes, but it's not the issue that we're discussing right now.
Okay, good.
It is a legitimate issue. It is, yes, definitely.
Do you ever feel not so fresh?
On occasion, yes.
Okay.
I think anybody who has any sort of private parts will feel not so fresh on occasion. Just saying.
Yeah.
But with the lack of sensitivity, if this is something that you may be experiencing in your vaginal area, talk to your
gastropub enthusiast.
Yes, talk to your
OBGYN,
your
gastroenterologist.
Gastro what now?
Optometrist.
Yes, talk to your optometrist about the possibility of using something like estrogen cream, which can help.
Cream.
Yes, which can help bring back a lot of that sensitivity that may be lacking. Patricia, do you see? Are you on the YouTube?
Yes.
Do you see? Oh my God, what is going on here? For some reason, can you see if there's any chats, because mine aren't.
Oh sure, yeah.
Mine aren't load. Oh, there we go. I got it. All right. Look, Felicia. Hey, Felicia. No, I'm not going to help you find your vagina. That's not going to happen. But thank you.
Oh, yeah. I think half of it's on my backdrop right here, though.
Probably.
Because she did all this work.
I know she did. I'm surprised. Honestly, I can't get her to do a damn thing normally. Antidepressants can also cause dryness in the vaginal area, in which case lube is a good thing.
Like Kentucky jelly.
Kentucky jelly, yes. Kentucky jelly is I want to use Kentucky jelly.
Horrible on toast.
KY. Do not use KY. We've talked about lube. Don't do it.
No.
Foreplay is always a good way to kind of jumpstart the libido. Again, take your time. It doesn't have to be, immediate. It doesn't have to be, oh, look, touch, lick, let me finger this, and then, oh, look, we're gonna do it. Doesn't have to be that way.
No.
Trying things like porn, whether or not if you are somebody that watches porn, maybe try something different. Try a different type of porn. Try a different genre. Try something different. Try something new. And please, always talk to your doctor if you think you might be suffering from depression, and about any side effects that you may be experiencing from any medication that you may be on. Because obviously I'm no doctor. I can play a doctor. I can make a very handsome doctor. You
would make an awesome doctor on that NYPD show.
Right?
Or ER or Chicago Hope. Or
Chicago Hope, yes. I would
love to see you on Grey's Anatomy.
I could do Grey's Anatomy. I think I could be the next McDreamy. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I could see that, and I could be your voluptuous patient.
Right, and you'd probably die though.
But that's okay, because then I can come back in flashbacks.
Yes,
Shonda Rhimes like to have flashbacks.
Yes, she does. She does a lot of flashbacks.
Yes, there is a lot of death and stuff and murdering and that's the other show. Yeah.
That's all of them. That's yeah.
Yeah. So Felicia says what, and she also is we need to ask Felicia how we get me in that little box, because I'm not in a freaking little box. Oh, I'm on the screen. Okay. So you're randomly switching back and forth, and I'll never know.
Right.
Okay, good. So I'm not going to watch that anymore. Well, just as long, because I know they can hear me no matter what.
Yes, they can hear you regardless. Yes.
Irregardless of that. Just kidding.
Anyway,
I'm literally bleeding from my eyes.
Oh God! As I was saying, my tips are not ways to treat depression, but there's simply a few tips and tricks to maybe combat some of the loss of libido, etc. that can come with depression and medication that comes with it. But always talk to your doctor about doing things and stuff. double check what it's saying. Right.
And watch those side effects too, because they can really get you. Because if you're in the middle of an intimate moment and there's flatulence, or a heart attack, or liver failure, or toe fungus, any of those things can really kind of dampen the mood a little bit.
Toe fungus?
Toe fungus, yes. That's one of the leading causes of foot depression.
Foot depression?
Yeah, although a coworker and I were talking about the #1 leading cause of death. And, you know, not that toe fungus is up there, but birth is like #1.
Birth, yes. Birth is definitely a leading cause of death. I would definitely.
Yeah, and the #1 cause of divorce is marriage.
Yeah. Oh my God, Patricia.
It's true. Are we going to talk about that? The marriage thing?
We might. Yes, we might.
Okay, I don't know what so you didn't send me an agenda.
No, just because the agenda can get a little mixed up when we have a guest. So I'd kind of go through it and we see what we have time for. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do Fefe's offbeat, but I'm going to do it a little bit differently because I can. So rather than taking a whole bunch of stories and talking about stories, I'm just going to give you a rundown of some headlines.
Oh, I love headlines.
All right. So here's some of the offbeat headlines around.
Hold up. We need, because I found this on the Hangouts thing. I don't know if this will work. Oh wait, where is it? Oh, you need like a dun 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 news.
Oh, like a news thing.
Yeah.
Not quite.
Did you hear the laugh track?
I did. All right. Okay. So, thank you very much. Oh God. All right. So, headlines from around the country: sand people are taking pot shots at motorists on Arizona stretch of I-10.
Oh, I do that every day, and oh.
Teacher in Florida traded lollipops for massages.
That's doable.
No. United States is slow to accept refugees from Syria because that whole "give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to breathe free" thing is not a thing anymore.
No.
Responsible gun owner grabs his rifle and successfully detains prowler on his property. Just kidding.
Well,
he got into a scuffle with the prowler and shot himself in the leg.
Oh, that can also cause toe fungus.
Yes. And the Association of Time Travelers has postponed this week's meeting to yesterday.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. So I'm rewatching like season 7 of Doctor Who. Well, no, I started out on season 5 because I missed a lot of Matt Smith stuff, and the new season starts like next week, and so I'm just catching up. I'm just binge watching when I'm at home.
How long has it been since, like, because season 7 ended forever ago?
I know. Well, this is going to be season 9.
So where the hell is season 8?
I haven't watched it yet. It hasn't. Well, it already happened, but it was already on. And my TiVo, screw you, TiVo. Well, no, not screw you, TiVo, because they might sponsor me later. Love you, TiVo. No, my TiVo got all weird and didn't record season 8. So
I've been looking all over the place for season 8, and I can't find season 8 anywhere.
Well, it's going to be on the Netflix as soon as season 9 starts.
Okay, well, it needs to hurry up so that I can catch up with it.
Well, yeah, because that's what I did with Supernatural.
I've never seen that.
Oh my gosh, you would love it.
All right, I will go find it. Is it still on Netflix?
Yeah.
I have to go find it. I will definitely go find it.
Good.
Because I'm always looking for things to watch, obviously.
Right, because last week you were, talking about the things you love to watch and all that stuff, and I want to find that one thing. Now, the one thing you mentioned last week, the thing that's kind of like the Housewives, but not Housewives.
Hot Wives.
Yes. Now, is that on? Do you need Hulu Plus for that or regular Hulu?
It's Hulu. There's no such thing as Hulu Plus and Hulu anymore. It's just one thing.
Okay, so you do need to subscribe though.
I think so. I don't know. I've subscribed to Hulu forever because they have stuff that I watch. So I don't know, But
I want to watch that too.
I think it's worth it because Hulu has things that Netflix doesn't have.
Yeah, like porn.
And Yes. No. And because I don't have like cable or TV or anything like that, then I get to catch up on all the actual like network shows because Hulu shows them the day after.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so yeah, the Hulu does help with that.
Yes. Yeah. So that's, I mean, it's, yeah.
Because I just been watching Big Brother.
Yeah, see? Thing.
And then the series finale, no, season finale of X-Dance on tonight, which I'm going to watch after this. And then
of what?
tomorrow night is the X-Dance with Halle Berry, the awesome Catwoman, Academy Award-winning actress.
I know. Okay, I know who Halle Berry is. I have no idea what the show is you're talking about.
Oh, it's pretty cool. It's like this is season 2, and it's called X-Dance. And it has to do with aliens and robots and all those things. And we love it. Yeah, our summer shows are right now Under the Dome and Extant. And of course, I do Big Brother, and he does some other stuff. I don't know what he does. It's weird.
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm also going to make some potatoes.
Ooh, I like potatoes. I'm on a bachelor diet. I'm too lazy to cook these days. So I had bread pudding today for lunch.
Wait, from where?
Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay. Because I haven't had that. Because
it's their salted caramel bread pudding.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. And I got from Trader Joe's the cutest little. Have you seen their little mini ice cream cones?
No.
I swear to God, they're like this big. They're like 2 inches tall. They're little mini ice cream cones. I swear to God, and they are so good. They are so good.
Are they sugar cones or are they regular type cones?
They're sugar cones. Like the cone itself is like this, and then there's like a little scoop of ice cream that's been dipped in like chocolate.
Oh, they're like mini drumsticks.
Yes, that's exactly what but they're literally like they're tiny, tiny little mini drumsticks, and they're really good. And it's great when you kind of want something sweet, but you don't necessarily want to inhale an entire like drumstick or a whole, like
crazy.
Sometimes I'm like, I just want a little bit. I don't necessarily like, otherwise what I'll do with a drumstick, I have a tendency to take a drumstick and I will eat some of the ice cream and then I'll like get rid of most of the ice cream and then I'll just eat the cone.
I just eat like the whole thing. I do. And I should. Hey, Eric. Oh, shh. You didn't hear that name. Eric.
Oh my God. Eric. This is what happens when we have Patricia Mason on with us, ladies and
gentlemen. Hi. Okay, well, no, it was on sale today at the Fry's.
At the Fry's.
And wait, who's texting me? Oh. Yeah, Felicia's like twittering like right now. Wow. So the lip injections are going well, or
the lip injections went well, and the ass implants went pretty well as well, as far as I believe. She hasn't really said anything. I mean, I asked for updates, and she tried to send me a picture, and I
open the door. They can't see you.
I had to.
A Klondike bar.
Aww, I want
a Klondike bar. Please, thank you. In the freezer, the ones I got today. I want one.
Oh my God.
Okay. So they were on sale, and these are the candy ones. So they're like, yeah, because in the commercials they're really weird. Like a Klondike bar has sex with a candy bar, and and this is what happens. And so
that's kind of.
I really want one right now. So yeah, so you'll have to. Thank you so much. What would I do for a Klondike bar? Just yell at somebody to get it for me.
Right. I don't know that I want to know what you would do for a Klondike bar.
Open it. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. So I don't know if you want them to watch me eat this slowly or whatever, but go ahead and keep talking. Because like I said, I'm not going to watch this until afterwards, so I have no clue when you're going with me and all that stuff.
That's a really strange looking Klondike bar. I thought they were like square. Why is it rectangle? Oh shit. Oh God. My microphone is falling off my desk. Ah.
No, this is one of those candy bar Klondike bars.
Oh.
It's a Klondike candy bar with a K.
That's I don't know how I feel about that.
You know, that's probably what was on sale. It was like half off, and you know, I really like something sweet, and yeah, I also made him go get me chocolate muffins at Costco today.
Oh my God, you know who has the best muffins? And I'm gonna tell you this because we have 5 minutes until RaShaan comes on, and I'm waiting because I don't want to like start another thing and then have him come on and then, you know. So anyway, the Sprouts has the best muffins, although pretty sure. Wow.
I'm okay.
Pretty sure that some of the muffins at Sprouts are basically only muffins because they don't have frosting on them. Like the butterscotch muffin, which is, I swear to God, it's a vanilla cupcake with butterscotch chips in it. How is that a muffin? That's not a muffin. Throw some, you know, frosting on it and you have a fucking cupcake. The chocolate chip is kind of amazing as well. It's just like a chocolate like cupcake with chocolate chips in it. Again, no frosting, so that makes it a muffin, which means that it's healthy, kids. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
Very healthy.
A cupcake without frosting is
a muffin.
A muffin. So you know what? When you want to eat healthy, go ahead and have as many cupcakes as you want. Just make sure that there's no frosting on it, because then it's okay because it's a muffin.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
My phone is going off like crazy.
I know. God damn it, Felicia. Jesus.
I know.
And I'm gonna tell you the salted caramel bread pudding that I got from Trader Joe's is kind of amazing.
Okay, now you know me and bread pudding because you've seen me consume 2 of them already. And we were at Mimi's yesterday, and they had bread pudding. Like, we had ordered our entrees and everything, and we didn't eat half of them. But then they had like 5 croissant bread pudding off to the side, and I'm going, oh my God, I want that. And then last week, okay, so I had some extra donuts, and I made a quick. I made bread pudding with chocolate chips and everything in it, and I put it in the oven while I was making my dinner, which was like a slab of meat and some tater rounds. And but this bread pudding was actually really good. But because you know me and meat as well, like you've seen me eat meat.
Yes.
And then you've seen me eat fake meat.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yes, thank you, Michael, for introducing us to the wonderful world of
soy chicken.
Of soy chicken, which it wasn't bad, but my biggest issue with it was that in my curry, see, where I come from, you have curry and then it comes with a massive bowl of rice because, you know, it's curry. And my curry to rice ratio was not okay. Like,
yeah. Your voice sounds weird right now.
Your voice.
Do I sound weird to you? Kind of like breaking up, or?
Well, Felicia told me I needed to sit closer to the microphone, so I moved closer to the microphone.
Well, no, it's not that, I don't think. It's just like a weird distortion.
Oh, that could be. I don't know.
That's fine. I'll just accept it as truth.
Yeah, probably. It's probably what I sound like. There's not really much I can do about it. So.
Well, I'm excited to meet RaShaan because he sounds awesome. I should have done my homework though. Was he on the Cosby Show?
He was not on the Cosby Show. What? Oh, apparently. Oh, good. Apparently, my mic is garbled. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Great. Why?
Make sure your all connections are good.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, there you go.
Is that better?
Yeah. Oh, now you're great.
Are you lying?
No, you sound awesome now. You sound even better than like you did last week.
Okay, well, last week was shit, so that's not really a good comparison.
No, this actually, okay, last week watching the show was kind of hard for me because you sounded good. Felicia, on the other hand, while I love my sister, even though we look nothing alike, yeah. she was just echoing the entire time, and you weren't echoing. You were great. So yeah, but I like this whole setup that you guys have now reminds me so much of like the that one, like all the other radio TV shows that they have out there, like what's his name, who ran naked and had that movie and stuff.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern had that. Oh, hi, RaShaan.
Hey, RaShaan.
Hi, how are you?
There we go. I'm so glad he was able to join us. Oh my God, this makes me happy. I was so afraid it wasn't going to work.
I was too. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I was afraid it wasn't going to work too, and then I was waiting for your microphone to sound better. I didn't want to come in. When that was going on, you're sounding like an alien.
It happens, you know. It always happens. You'll find that Felicia always breaks something, whether she's here or not. So.
Well, hi, Freddy. Hi, Patricia. Hi, viewers.
So here we go. All right, everybody. This is our special guest. This is RaShaan Houston. He is an actor, model, singer, songwriter, jack of all trades, Renaissance man. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I live in Chicago currently, and grew up in a small town outside of Denver called Pueblo, Colorado, till I was 11 years old.
Oh, wait. Oh, they had those catalogs, didn't they?
Yes, they did.
Did you sell those as a kid?
Well, I was in some of those. That's kind of how I got started in, like, being a model, was catalog work, Sears and all those catalogs that you're referring to. And I started doing that when I was 7 years old. So I've been in the business a very long time. And then
just 10 years.
Don't I look 17?
Yeah, totally.
And so, you know, then after growing up in Pueblo, Colorado, until I was 11, I lived in Albuquerque, New Mexico, which is pretty much my hometown. And I've traveled, and as Freddy was saying, I do music and acting, and right now I'm really focused on behind the scenes more than I am being in front of the camera, because I've had a lot of my camera time.
I need more camera time, so we need to have a chat about that.
There, that's all the camera time you get, Patricia. That's it. You're done.
Oh, you bet. I'm gonna put my Felicia wig on soon, and then you'll be having it.
Oh God. So, RaShaan, you have your hands in all sorts of stuff, and your email address actually has a meaning behind it. Like there's a point to your email address, which is We Want RaShaan 2015. Tell us about that.
Well, it's my email address, and it's also my hashtag for this year. And basically what it refers to is, you know, I kind of went through a period where I was just dealing with some obstacles, like we all do, kind of low points in life, and I just felt really abandoned by everybody that I thought would be there during those times. And so it makes you feel very, okay, I can see Patricia's breath.
Yeah.
They're very popular nowadays.
Why?
They're just, yeah. You know, I fly for free, so I can come see you at any time.
Oh my God.
That would be really great. Now, did you take your hair off? Is that what's happening there, or?
She took her crown.
I had to put my Felicia hair on so I could be sassier.
Oh God.
We're looking forward to the big reveal, right? We want to see this.
Well, you're telling your story. You talk. You be you.
I don't know that it'll be that effective when the breasts are on screen. I think that's going to be distracting.
They can't nobody can actually see it unless I click over. You're the only one. We're the only ones that can see it right now.
Oh,
and that's probably a good thing.
So it's only just me. Unintended.
Oh my God.
So basically, during that time, you know, that I was going through some things, I was feeling very rejected and unwanted. So I just came up with this thing. It's kind of for everybody. It's not just about me. It's about We Want RaShaan. It's basically about we want you. Like, everyone's valuable. Everyone has a purpose and why they're here, and everyone has something to contribute. In a nutshell, that's what it's about. So I speak to suicide prevention. I speak to substance abuse, all those issues that I've had in the past that I'm very open about. Like sharing if it's going to help somebody in the future. Because, I'm 41. Like I said, I've been in the business since I was 7. And I'm still, my career is better now than it's ever been. That's because, I didn't listen to all the people that told me I couldn't do this, that, or the other. So it's about just feeling, for everybody to feel included. Because nobody wants to admit that they feel rejected. It's kind of, we have this thing now that people talk about people being in their feelings, like it's a bad, I'll look at her feelings. It's not really bad to have feelings. You should. And you should be able to express yourself. And if you need something, if you feel like you want something, you should be able to.
Right. For some reason,
not express yourself.
But anyways.
For some reason, like these days, it's sort of like, no, you're not allowed to have feelings. Like you have to stay completely stoic, and God forbid you actually express any feelings that you have, because the second you do, you're labeled as weak. You're labeled as, for some reason, having feelings creates a stigma, and I don't understand that at all.
Exactly.
I'm a sensitive soul. I'm a Cancer, and it's just, it comes with the territory. I have feelings. What am I supposed to do, But instead of, I have to be like, no, I have no feelings. What hell? Fuck it.
Can I speak up here for just a moment? Thank you so much. Everything that you guys just mentioned and everything, I've been going, Freddie knows my background and everything, and RaShaan, it's like a pleasure, such an honor and pleasure to meet you right now. You're just, and everything that you've said, though, really resonates with me. I just turned 40-something too, and, 42, I'll admit it. And even though I only look like I'm 24, but I've been struggling a lot with that, and I really want to escape even myself, and that's really, really difficult to do. And I know that, having that, I'll be the first to say I'm on medication right now while I'm at work, because having those feelings and emotions are bad, and those can affect everything that you do. But at the same time, though, it's like, while I may be a little workhorse now, I'm not giving myself, and it really does hurt, and it's painful, and I shun myself and block myself out. But knowing that, there are people out there who feel the same way and love and accept you, it's really much like the It Gets Better project and everything that came out a while ago, and I know it's all pretty much interconnected. We're all connected together, and that's the most important thing. And so I just want to say thank you for bringing this to helping bring this to the forefront, because it affects people of all ages, of all nationalities, all types of people, gay, straight, county clerks, everything, It's all. So thank you.
Do you travel and do like lectures? Do you do speaking? Do you travel around and do that sort of thing? Like how can someone reach out to you, or how do you manage to connect with others when you're with this?
It's interesting because it just kind of manifests its own organically. Anytime I'm in a group of people, which is often because of some of the projects that I work on, people gravitate towards me that don't even know about my story, don't even know about the project or the initiative or whatever you want to call it. And I just end up in conversation with people that are open to sharing with me. I'm that type of person that people open up to me regardless of if I'm looking for them to or not. I always end up in that position, and I'm okay with that, because I think that they feel comfortable to share with me. So I'm not going to judge them, which I'm not. But if people want to reach out to me, they can find me, through the email address that you mentioned, WeWantRaShaan2015.com. My Facebook personal page, I actually even have a phone number, a hotline that people can call, and it's been in a lot of use if they're feeling like they're having issues. And that number is 773-850-0649. And I do answer that phone anytime that someone calls, and people do call. And it's confidential. It's private. I don't care what I'm doing. If I can answer, I will, because I would much rather talk somebody off the ledge than miss an opportunity, which is happened actually a couple times that made choices to not be around. And, I have to realize that if someone's really determined to do that, they're going to figure out a way to stop them. But sometimes people just want to talk about things, and so they can call that number anytime, and I'll talk to whoever. I don't have an issue at all doing that. I'd much rather do that. So
you realize you just gave that number to the tens of, or the other person
tens
watching.
Of people. Tens of people. That's it.
Stalking me, right? Number for it's okay.
But that's a really, but to put yourself out there like that. So you've experienced what we have, and you've been there. And what would you say to somebody who just wants to shut everybody out? Who is, everyone is valuable. Like the whole thing last week, I keep seeing this whole the blank or fill in the blank lives matter type thing.
Sure.
And I got, a little angsty with that, as I usually do, and go, you know what? And I know other people say, just because I say save the rainforest doesn't mean say bleep all the other forests. It's and then you get into the all lives matter thing, but what if no lives matter? And I know that, and I'm not trying to sound negative or anything,
sure.
Because there are 7 billion people on this planet. And we all want to feel like we have a space and that we're connected and that we're special. And we really are. That's 7 billion unique souls, of which I own like half of them. But it's...
I have the other half, being a ginger.
Yeah, and but it's those things where we are special. And we are unique, and what would you say to somebody who really just doesn't want to deal with that anymore?
As cliche as it sounds, the thing that I've always said to people that are in that situation is that as much as they don't want to believe it, and it seems like just the basic thing to say, it will change. It will get better. It really, really will. If you give up, obviously your options are over. But if you're not in there, things will evolve and things will change. They really, really will. It's just a matter of letting time take its course. Because when I was going through my challenge, when it got really bad, literally there was nobody around. Of course, I could get my mother on the phone anytime I wanted. But aside from that, I was literally by myself at the end of the year when all this happened about 2 years ago. On Thanksgiving, all of that, literally in a dark apartment by myself, feeling completely hopeless, not ever thinking that things would ever get better. But then once I took control of what I could, that's the main thing, because you can change what you can. I had to really figure out what it is that I can change. And when I figured that out and took control of that, that's when things started to, go back up on the upswing. And don't get me wrong, I'm far from where I want to be, where I was, but I'm getting there. I'm getting to the work in progress.
I used to have what I used to call my black cloud of doom, and I swear to God, it followed me around for almost a decade, and it seemed like at one point that it didn't matter what I did, or whether my outlook was positive or not, there was always something, and it always just shattered whatever I was doing. Something would be going really, really well, and then inevitably something would happen that would just knock it all back down to square one, and I'd be, back it was awful. And it was literally until, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, maybe a little bit less than that, maybe 4 years ago, something like that, when I decided and it was a conscious decision because, you know, being a Cancer, I have my feelings, and you know, you get caught up in these feelings, and you're just like, oh my God, I'm never gonna see the light again. Everything just sucks. How's that ever gonna get better? And I actually made a conscious decision that, you know what, there's some things that I can change. It's like the Serenity Prayer, or the Serenity Prayer. There's some things that you can change, and there's some things that you can't. And the things that you can't, don't worry about it. But the things that you can, if you want to change it, change it. I've found that it takes a lot to put me back into the type of depression that I had a few years ago. I still get down. I mean, it happens. People swing back and forth, and you know, people have bad days and good days. But the good days outnumber the bad days, and the bad days aren't that bad because I'm gonna go to bed and I'm gonna wake up, and then the bad day's gonna be over, and it's gonna be a new day, and it'll be better. And it took me a very, very long time to be able to get to that point, and I would love to see more people get to that point, because you know, you get on Facebook or whatever, and you know, your newsfeed is just filled with people that are angry and angsty, and you know, they can't take responsibility for anything that's going on in their life. They put it all on somebody else, and it's like, you can't do that. You have to take responsibility, and you have to be able to know what it is that you can change within yourself and within your environment, because nothing is set in stone. There is absolutely nothing that is set in stone. And if you can figure out, okay, maybe I'm not so good at this, maybe I should reach out to somebody and get some help for this. You know, there's nothing wrong with asking for help, and I think that's a huge issue, is that we hate asking for help. I hate asking for help. I won't even ask for help when I'm moving. It took me a long time to actually reach out and be like, hey, I'm moving, anybody want to help me? You know, I'm like, I'm just going to do it myself, damn it, I'm going to find me a donkey and I'm going to make it happen. But we're bad at asking for help. Like, we're awful.
And I'm going to chime in here because, you know, it's a weird time right now in general when you think about the state that the world is in, but then you also, you know, I'm one of those people that, you know, I don't blame other people, I blame myself. And I had this discussion with a very dear friend recently who I thought I had wronged, and we sat down and had brunch last week, and it was a really eye-opening conversation. But when you look at these things that are happening every day, but this has been going on for centuries, where the news really doesn't look at the positives. You know, when you watch the news at night, it's all about the negative, like the I-10 shootings that we have here, or the riots in what's going on, or the clerk thing in that Worth with the thing and all that stuff. And, but I mean, there's just a lot of negativity out there, and like looking at my friends and everything, you know, it's like, we can come together and we can be a family, and that's awesome. And the whole asking for help thing is, I know for me, is really, really hard. And Freddie, you know this because you know, it's like but you and I get each other, and with Felicia and everything, like that's why I love you guys so much, is because you're willing to just put yourselves out there and say, hey, what can I do for you? You know, it's like, you know, I know that when you have friends who move away, I mean, RaShaan, you probably lived all over the country, haven't you? You've lived a lot of different places. Mm-hmm. And how many people do you go back and like genuinely try to connect back with from your past and everything? I know I'm going back to see some friends on Monday in Portland who I'm the godfather to their children. And I know that we all need to connect with those things every once in a while, but it's really hard sometimes. And, you know, they say communication is a two-way street. Well, yeah, you could have messaged me too or whatever and all that stuff, but just like, you know, just let it be and just move forward. But yeah.
Felicia says that she usually starts with, like, anybody who's on Felicia's page knows that she starts with a good morning post on her Facebook pretty much every day.
She and Scotty both do, yeah.
And it's, you know, it's a way that it's her way to sort of, you know, brighten up the day and just kind of start the day with positivity. So RaShaan, you have the phone line, which is absolutely fantastic. What's next for you? Where are you going to take this, you know, next? What's in the works for you?
Oh my gosh, there's so many things. Currently, I'm really focused on TV, film, and fashion this year more than I am music. At the beginning of the year, I had a good song called "Be With You" that was #1 on TrackSource for several weeks and all over the place. So I was really focused on music at the beginning of the year, and then somewhere in the middle, I was more focused on TV, film, and fashion. So anyways, long story short with that, I work with Preview Models, which is a modeling company that we've been on tour since June 27th. Every other week, we've been to about 9 cities doing open casting calls. And it gives me an opportunity to touch, you know, people up close and personal. It's an opportunity for me to mentor and find and develop new talent. And we value diversity, so we're really looking for models, and it's not just models. I mean, we work with actors and singers as well, but right now we're focused on models that are not the industry standard. You know,
that's me.
We've already decided that I'm gonna be the next McDreamy on
Grey's Anatomy.
On Grey's Anatomy. So if if you need somebody that might fit that sort of thing, you go ahead and let me know, and I will make this happen. My people will call your people. We'll chat.
And I'm gonna be the next undead corpse.
Right, she's gonna be the character that dies. That's gonna come back in flashbacks numerous times.
Yeah, tragically, of course. Yeah, because they have to fall in love with me.
Well, but you know, and I heard you talking about that earlier. So you know, it's another part of what I'm trying to do, which is just it's all about the inclusion. It's all about the we want RaShaan. You know, all these models get rejected for being too short or whatever else. This is about really just bringing in talent that deserves to be seen. And so that's what I'm focused on now. We're doing our big show during LA Fashion Week,
Nice.
8th, and we just confirmed a huge celebrity recording artist today that I can't say yet because it hasn't been announced.
Is it Donny Osmond? I love Donny Osmond.
Yeah, Donny Osmond, too much money for us. You know, he was, of course.
He's a damn diva.
Taylor Swift, because not that I don't like Taylor Swift, she's great and all that, but yeah, she's
she's no Donny Osmond.
Exactly.
Where can people find you online, on social media? Where can they stalk you, follow you?
Follow me just by searching for RaShaan Houston. That's RaShaan is the first name. Last name Houston, like capital S. If there's not a capital S, that ain't me, because that's my branding. RaShaan. And so I have a fan page for myself as an actor-director on Facebook. I have a fan page for music, so 2 separate fan pages, a personal page. I have, you know, SoundCloud. I'm all over the place. And also I have to mention that I'm also working with It's So Unique by Cece Peniston, which is her new clothing line. It's actually started out as swimwear, but it's going to be a full clothing line.
Nice.
I saw her on Celebrity Wife Swap last week, so it's been really crazy in our camp after her appearance on Celebrity Wife Swap. She did a great job. It was really amazing. So anytime you see anything with Preview Models or It's So Unique by Cece Peniston, if we're doing an event, then I'm also the host of all of those events. So you'll see me on stage hosting, but I'm also behind the scenes casting, producing. You know, they even, with her, she even tries the swimsuits on me as a model. It fits well with the body type she wants for her female models. I'm not kidding. Swimsuits being fit by her for swimsuits for the shows. So it's really just everywhere. But the good thing about it is that it keeps me productive. It keeps me sober. I've been sober since May 31st, 2014.
Yay!
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Lots of people can find me. I'm pretty much everywhere. And I'm really appreciative of the opportunity to be here. Thank you to you, Freddy, and to you, Patricia. It's really great. I wish we had hours. It just seems like friends talking. We could just talk forever.
Right.
No, now,
I told you it was casual. I told you it was chill and it was casual. Oh, look, see, you've got a juice
now,
thing
hold up.
here happening.
This beautiful lamp behind you, is that from like are you in a church or is this your home?
I'm at home, actually. That's like, let me show you.
Yes, we need a tour.
It's the window.
This is gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
Let me see how I do it. Is that how I do it? No.
Do you have a deep fryer in your kitchen? Because I like deep frying things. I'm not allowed to have a deep fryer at home. Because my beau thinks I'll burn down the house. So.
Did you lose me?
No.
Oh, we lost you video. We still have you audio.
Yeah.
I see something here.
I don't know what you...
Oh, there you are.
Oh, there you are. You're back.
Pretty.
Okay. Well, thank you.
But I figure out how to turn around my camera. But yeah, I'm at home. I'm not in a church.
Very, very nice. It's very spiffy. That's fancier than my house. For God's sakes, I'm sitting in front of a dog crate. But, you know. It's...
And I'm in bed, you know. So.
Right, right. I'm not even wearing pants. It's okay.
Neither am I. RaShaan, are you wearing pants?
No, I'm not, actually.
Yes!
Pantsless
Like.
Fefe. That's gonna be the new thing. Go pantsless. Let's have a Fefe.
That's what Felicia does every damn week. I have to sit next to it. It's terrible.
I was like, no.
It's like a bad episode of Untucked.
Oh my God.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I would love to have you back on. If you're ever in Phoenix, come talk to us. We'll actually have you in studio because I think that would just be a blast.
Well, you know,
yes, you're not in. Oh, Patricia wants to be in it too.
Yes, I have to be there.
But yes, if you are ever in Phoenix,
I'm invited to your house.
Right. Okay. If you're ever in Phoenix, absolutely come look us up. We'll go hang. We'll go kick it. We'll go get a not drink. I don't really drink either, so we'll
at the Angry Crab.
All of our drinks. Yes, we'll go eat at the Angry Crab.
Or the the Cornish pasty.
Pasties, not pasties. Pasties are something completely
Pasties
different.
are like these. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
The Cornish. Yeah, we have to take you there. And then we have yeah, there's lots of play. Oh, you just come and we'll just host you and you can stay.
We have it all. We have it all planned out. We have it all planned out.
I'm definitely in.
But thank you again so much. We're gonna make sure that we will post your links all over the place. We'll get that number again from you, and we'll post that as well because I know a lot of times it's a lot more. It'd be, you know, in terms of like almost like a not quite a suicide hotline, but you know, an opportunity for someone to talk to somebody where it's a little more personal as opposed to some random person on the other end who you don't know who they are. You know, if people watch this, they know who you are. It might be a little more, hey, you know, I could put a face to a name kind of thing. So we'll make sure that we get that out there. We'll make sure that we get all of your links, all of your websites, everything. We're gonna spread that all over the place, just like herpes. And make
my
sure
sensibilities, you forgot.
Oh, I'm sorry. And we'll make sure that we help spread the word about all the awesome things that you're doing. So thank you so much, RaShaan, for being on with us. Really?
Yeah.
So that was RaShaan Houston, everybody. Again, we'll make sure that we post all the links and things like that once we're settled and situated. I probably won't do it because I'm awful at it. Felicia will probably take care of it later, but it will get posted.
Yeah, he is awesome. I felt like, you know, just that little conversation that we had in the past 29 minutes, actually kind of like I felt like I was with a friend. And
right? It was a good conversation.
That was good because, like, you know, it's really important when you're talking to somebody, and sometimes with the people that you love the most, it's harder to talk to them about certain things. But with this situation and with him and all that stuff, and it sometimes can be helpful to talk to somebody who you're not like really intimate with, And
absolutely.
Because they have that different perspective and that different viewpoint that, like, I've been to a couple counselors and one of them didn't even know who the Twilight series was and all that. But you know, it's like, I'm going, oh yeah, we're not, if you don't know pop culture, we're really not gonna make this work. Because I make a lot of pop culture references.
Right.
So if I could find a counselor who's like a sci-fi geek and just nerd, and in particular her,
oh man,
then I think I'd have a better chance at getting better.
Well, what have you got coming up? Do you have any shows? Do you have any appearances happening in the next weeks or so?
Okay, so this is going away in just a few weeks. I'm very sad, but my year is up. October 4th at the Rock. I'm giving up Miss Phoenix Entertainer of the Year. It's been such an amazing, crazy year, and having Felicia as my mentor has been such an amazing opportunity. Like you guys discussed last week, she went with me to Louisville, Kentucky, and was an amazing dresser, despite what she thinks. Just, you know, she, you know, helped, and Michael was there, and both of them, you know, in my moments of crazy, they stood by me and all that stuff. So October 4th, I give this up, and October 11th, a week later, I might be going soon to go support somebody else. I'm not sure. But other than that, though, I was going to do a show in a couple weeks, but I'm going out of town. So my next appearance will be saying goodbye, and along with Jensen and Ish for Miss Phoenix. And then I don't know where my next EOI journey is going to go, but it's going to happen very soon, and I'm very excited.
Fantastic. Well, I don't have much going on right now. I am hosting La Femme Magnifique this Friday at Cobalt. Starts at 9 o'clock. Get there early. Reserve your tables. Message Sophia St. James or Robin Hart's. That's about all I've got going on right now.
Very successful last time, apparently. You know, standing
remotely.
We did.
It was, yeah, it was good. It was a good show. So I'll be having a different glitter beard and different heels. So come out and I might actually be doing a number too. I think I'm kicking off the show. So anyway, so come out and support that. It's a good time. And let's see, we'd like to go ahead and thank our sponsors, Gabe King Photography, who makes Felicia and I look fantastic, and the Phoenix Movie Bears, who I just went and had coffee with at Urban Beans just on Sunday, I believe, Sunday evening. It's a good time. Love them. Go follow them on Facebook and go hang out with them. Go see a movie with them. Guess that's about it for this evening. Thank you so much, Patricia, for joining me and for giving me somebody to talk to, so I'm not sitting here talking to myself. And thank you, Felicia, for watching, even though I know she's got a whole bunch of stuff on her mind. And thank you to everybody else who watched, and to everybody who may be watching after the fact.
Yeah, and you know, Felicia's been like twittering everything that we've been saying. I'm a bad Twitter user. But I know I want to Twitter more and all that stuff. And,
I was trying to get Josh Hastings from the Movie Bears was trying to give me Twittering 101, and I'm just not good on the Twitter.
Yeah, but I really enjoyed myself this week, and I would love to offer my services as much as I can, of course, you know. And what you said, you know, not coming over to your place and getting in Willow and driving over there and just sitting in my own bed, all comfortable. That was kind of fun. And, you know, and then I can just take this off, go watch Extant, and then go to bed and all that stuff. And I don't have to drive anywhere. But then I miss the Taco Bell afterwards. So that's kind of
Well, thank you so much for joining me, Patricia. I appreciate it. And we will see you, everybody, next week. Felicia will be back. Hopefully we'll see what she gets to break next week. Everybody have a good night, and we will see everybody next Wednesday. Have a good night.
Good night.